Welcome back, guys. Today we are going to be talking about this radio slash alarm clock. I don't have it plugged in right now, but basically can play the radio. Basically, you can actually set it up, and then instead of buzzing noise, you can actually have it start up the radio for you, and you can just turn on the radio manually whenever you want. I don't know if it was Braille or just part of the button, but one of my buttons got knocked out. I know where it is. I'm not gonna end up getting it, so pretty nice. I like it. It has FM and AM. Model numbers right there. It's about 6 watts. Yeah, I don't want something drawing 6 watts all 24/7 when I'm trying to sleep. That's a little more power, but whatever. I have a fancier clock anyways. It actually tells me the temperature, but it doesn't tell me the temperature. It tells me the temperature and the humidity and the time and AM or PM. This also does the same thing, and I can go for 24 hours, not just 12. I don't know if this can either, but whatever. I just got this for free, so pretty much I didn't buy it off anybody. It was just from a family member. So it was broken. It works. Okay, I plugged it in now. I hit the snooze button. I don't know what that does. It plays the radio. It's on FM. And it's a little fucked up. That's a real loud speaker, not a bad speaker either. Put your hand over it, it sounds way better. The battery's kind of dead, but whatever. It's not ready to full charge, but it has smart set, so it's kind of like, say the power went out for half an hour and power came back half an hour again. It would put the time back exactly the way, so you wouldn't have to reset it every time the power goes out. That's AM. AM is not popular, so there's not a lot of channels.
They do their regular checks. They see he's dead. They immediately alert the FBI and the people in charge. It goes all the way to the DOJ. Somebody is hearing about it.
It's the first time I ever jacked it up. Well, yeah, it pretty works as an alarm clock. Month time. I don't know how this goes. You click that, and you click that to adjust the numbers. What's today? 14th. Oh, fuck you. It's a little hard, and it's just old. I don't use it personally because, well, it's kind of a potential fire hazard. I already opened it up, and well, it doesn't look very nice in there. It's kind of just rust in there, but it works somehow. I'm not gonna open up for you guys because it's just a whole shit show. I don't like it, so. But you have your dimmer. It's on high to low, and it does. And it does tell you what the day of the week is. That's actually a useful feature. Because the funny thing is my alarm clock, right? It asks for the year, day, and the month. And I want to know, what is that for? Why am I putting that in the alarm clock? Huh? What does that have to do with anything? Because it's not showing anything what relates to what it actually is. And it just pisses me off. Alright, here's the current alarm clock I have. Now this is all set up. This is the one I actually use. This one I'm gonna go with bought off Amazon. I got for Christmas, but it has no alarms. 1, 2, 3, 3 alarms. Now the other clock only has 2. That's the downside. But who needs 3 alarms? And the only thing I could see what it does with the date and the year I don't see any importance. Well, because something always moves. I don't know. But anyways, you could set it to go on a certain time of the week. Say I need a specific alarm to wake up at 1 o'clock in the morning every Saturday and Sunday. It'll only go off on those days. Or Monday to Sunday, 7 days a week. It does show something when you do that. 6 to 7. Sorry, that's Saturday and Sunday. That's Monday through Friday. And that's Sunday through Friday. It also tells you when it's controlling. Now, I also can change the volume. This one actually handling it way better. I changed the power supply. What was going on? The last one was flicker the light every time you didn't put it off. This button over here changes the time. 2026 of 2. I guess you kind of just can hold it and look at what the date is. But I really don't see a use for this. Tells you the humidity and the temperature. It's currently 69. I don't know if it's that accurate, but I think just looking through the camera, I can see the motherboard on top. Like, actually, it's weird. I don't know. It looks like something's just risen here. This is fake wood, so it just saved power went out. It has a battery inside, so I actually cut the power for the whole day, and it hasn't lost the time ever. Like, it just looks like it's a piece of wood. And when you plug it back in, it just comes back. Sorry, volume. Now I can change the Celsius. In Celsius, it's 20 Celsius in here. I don't go by Celsius. I live in America, which is very rare, because most of the rest of the world uses Celsius. I don't, so I really don't know Celsius to the top of my head. If I wanted to, well, answer could be questioned, but I don't know. I use Fahrenheit, so now it's 21. I don't know how. It just said it was 21 Celsius. Whatever, fuck it. Now, this is because it's winter and it's colder, so now it's always just 20 in humidity. So I haven't seen that number change. I can make it change by just putting my breath, because my breath is super humid because it's so hot. That's alarm 3. Now I can change the level of brightness. That's dark as it goes, if you don't notice. I can turn off the flashlight if I have to. But you can see, it looks brighter on camera, I'm not gonna lie. But, it does go brighter. How bright does it look on camera without the flashlight? Shit, it looks bright. Well, I don't know. But, yeah. Just uses a USB-C to power it, which isn't much. That's the back. There's the battery, and I can change it to 24 or 12 hour. You have to have a specific one to fit that. I have a specific one. I have a USB-C to USB-C cord. Comes with a brick and a cord. But those both broke. The brick was my fault. The wire just broke over time because I put it in this angle and it kind of just broke a little bit because it did not even look like this. So it broke, and I could tell it's very cheap because I can just feel it. It just feels so cheap. It's just not tough. It's just not good quality. It's bad quality. so I don't really like it. So I had to go to the store and buy another cord, and well, I used a different brick because the other one cracked and I literally opened it, so just wasn't good quality. The clock itself is pretty good quality. It looked like they focused on the clock more than anything, because they kind of really just didn't give a shit about anything else. Now I'm gonna breathe on it to just change everything, and also could affect the temperature. Alright, I tricked it, and now it thinks it's 90% humidity. And that was from my breath. And as you can see, it's wet back here, but it is what it is. It'll go back later, but it'll take time to get back. But now it thinks it's 70 degrees in here and 90% humidity. Oh, it's good to know that the humidity sensor is at least working, because I'd at least like that to work, so I just want to make sure it was working, because it's been on 20 for about straight up a month now, and the humidity really doesn't change as much in the room, so it's just, I think the humidity tops out at 99. I don't think it goes any higher. I can't read any higher. The Fahrenheit, the degrees, I think there's one more here. Yeah, see, it's going down, going back. I can wait if I have to. Temperature will just stay. Yeah, see, the humidity is going back down to levels. Because I can sure shit tell you right now, it's not 70 humidity right now in this room. Yeah, down back to 66. I should just go back down to 20. Now it thinks it's 71 degrees in here. The degrees will take a little longer to go back into shape again. Because it was 69, like, accurately. I don't know what the accurate temperature in here is. I wish I could do that. That'd be cool. I see it's going back down. Thanks, 41. Apologies. Got sidetracked. 38. Just going back down slowly. It's actually kind of satisfying fucking with it. Sometimes I just mess with it. I don't mean, but when I say fucking with it, I don't mean it that way. Anyways, but I just have fun sometimes messing around with the sensor, fooling it. I think it's 30 something here. As you can see, this clock has been plugged in for about 12 minutes now. And, well, no, 13. This doesn't charge the battery. Neither does the other one, I don't think. You have to replace them. Now, this one is easy, because you can just get a normal Phillips screwdriver, right? But is this one uses a very tiny screw. I did replace the battery once. No, I don't remember. No, I didn't. I was just messing around with it. But you have to have a very small screwdriver. You know, a screwdriver, what you would use on a pair of glasses to fix them? About can use that to actually undo it. And, you should be careful not to strip the wire. That's the Roku Monroe. That Roku review. By the way, the TV's fine. I really don't use it much. I kind of, over the weekends, I just kind of just leave it on during the day. Right now, I don't have it on, but whatever. 26. Now we just got a couple of more numbers. think the only way to get to 0 humidity is if you were to stick it outside. Because outside usually doesn't have a lot of humidity. I want to do tests. So when the air vent's blowing heat, I want to see what the temperature coming out of that is. So I would put this thing in front of it. Well, that'll have to be a test for another day. Now this is going to go even slower. See you on the next one, guys.